a hospital or government facility. Finding ways to save can be overwhelming.
And public. Be fresh. You got a Wawa. This Memorial Day, WSAV reminds you, remember. Ladies and gentlemen, here are the stars of our show. Ryan Seacrest and Vanna White.
Thank you all very much. Thank you, Kim. Appreciate that. Very nice. Well, it's your part. Hey, gang. So we will grab those devices. Let's get right into it. Your first toss-up tonight is worth $1,000. The category.
Toss-up, please. The first category. Welcome to paradise. Yes.
What's something that we should know about you?
Oh my God, I am the biggest Dr. Pepper fan in the world. My blood type is Dr. Pepper. That's right. My blood type is Dr. Pepper. It's not even funny.
Where can we find you on the weekends when you're just hanging out, see?
Drinking mimosas with my girls.
You like brunch?
Yes, I'm a bruncher all the time.
You settled the great debate. Technically, what time is brunch?
For me,
Yeah.
brunch is 11 o'clock sharp.
Okay. Because people, like where I've lived in New York, they have it at 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So that used to be 11 to 1, right?
Yeah. Gotta be in the range.
Well, good luck tonight. See, nice to have you. And Jocelyn Danenbaum Jackson from Linwood, California.
Great.
Great to have you. What's one thing people always say about you, Jocelyn?
Well, one thing that people find out pretty quickly about me is I am always the biggest, loudest personality in any room that I'm in. I'm usually in bright colors. I've got the red hair. I have a couple of friends here tonight that I have known for 29 years, and they can attest that I have been embarrassing them with my loudness for 25 years.
And they're still here with you tonight.
And they're still here, yeah.
And you're musically inclined.
That's right. I sing in a classic rock band that tours around Southern California. We do a show called Laurel Canyon Love, so we celebrate music that came out of Laurel Canyon in the 50s and the 60s.
Too many covers of New Kids on the Block?
No, they're a little bit later than that decade.
All right, well, good luck. Jocelyn, nice to have you as well.
Thank you.
Get those devices one more time. This is the second toss-up.
Toss-up.
The category is living things.
Living things. Next category. Purring kittens.
Jocelyn.
Purring?
Yes.
$1,000, Jocelyn. We're talking about Margaritaville. We got lots of great stuff on the wheel, including a brand new house. If our winner can take that wedge to the bonus round, we will double their chances to win that house. And Jim, this is great, right? Got some other good stuff. Tell us about the vacation on the wheel.
Yeah, really cool. Here's tonight's featured Margaritaville vacation ride. Experience paradise on the Panhandle at Margaritaville Beach Cottage Resort, Panama City Beach. Escape to a luxurious villa on sugar white sands. Relax at the 2-acre Oasis Pool and Lazy River. And enjoy Fin City Arcade, license to chill restaurant, and more. $9,760.
I love it. It's so beautiful. Thank you, Jim. Let's take a look at our first round puzzle. The category.
Happy hours. Next category.
There it is. And Jocelyn, you do the honors. Give it a good spin. We got 700.
T.
Yes, we have 1 T in all of that. We got some money now, Jocelyn. No.
Oh.
No R. Scott, your turn. $650.
S.
Yes, 3 S's, Scott. $650 for each one of those.
Like to find a vowel?
Sure.
A?
I'm sorry, there's no A. C, you're up. 900.
N.
No, there's no N. Jocelyn, back to you. $6.50.
H.
Yes, we have just one.
I'd like to buy vowel rhyme.
Okay.
And E.
And there are 6 E's, Jocelyn. Let us stick them in there for you. Take a good look. 600.
C.
We have one. 650.
F.
Yes, there are 2 F's.
Ryan, I'd like to solve.
Let's hear it.
Boop.
We have one. 650.
F.
Yes, there are 2 F's.
Love cheese stuff. Is it love cheese stuffed apples? Let's try it. Love cheese stuffed apples.
Ryan, I'd like to solve.
Let's hear it.
Blue cheese stuffed olives.
You got it.
Okay, let's do it.
Mystery Round is brought to you by AARP.
Join AARP today. Get instant access to benefits, programs, and services. Just $11 per year with a 5-year term and get a second membership
What's
free.
not showing
$10,000.
Thanks for coming back tonight. Next, those are the categories before and after. Here it is. Play along at home and $1,000 so far. Give it a good spin. Let's add to it.
T.
There is 1 T. $3,500. Yes, 2 H's, Scott. $7,900 already.
I want to buy a vowel.
Let's go.
E.
4 E's. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slow down. Take it up with the wheel, Scott. I'll see you.
Ha ha! Screw you, Alec. Screw you, Alec.
We have 3 S's. Anna's going to put them in, so those are worth $3,000 if you want them, or you can see what's
Give
on
me
the other
my
side of
boy,
that
give
wedge.
it
Could be
chance to get
$10,000.
$10,000 on that side.
We play
Or it
football
could be
for
a
it.
big club.
Honestly, cool.
Choice yours.
$3,000 for you then.
I'd like to buy a vowel.
Mhm.
O, please.
And we have 3 O's as well. Put those in.
Good. Take the money and run.
I'd like to also buy the U, please.
We have 1 right there. Okay, so you know the drill. What you want to do?
I am going to
All letter.
do F,
Okay.
please.
2 F's, $2,000.
This could be $10,000. Wait for it. It's up to you.
Okay, take the cash.
I will buy the I, please.
No, I'm sorry. There's no I. Jocelyn,
I
it's you.
do it. What's up? The nun. The nun. Yeah.
2 R's, John.
Seaside Hill. Connected with crab. Oh, Speaker of the House of Cards.
Go.
Speaker
Yes!
of the House of Cards.
She does it again. Somebody came to play.
Contestants can walk away with the keys to a brand new home.
In the studio during that break, and I saw Jocelyn making some moves over there, dancing. She should be in the lead, $6,100, and it's prize puzzle time. The category here is
Places next cowboy.
And C, you start spinning. Come on, here we go. 500.
S.
There are 3 S's. $1,500, C.
Can I buy a vowel?
Sure.
E.
We have 1 E to reveal. Couldn't get there. Jocelyn, your turn.
You know, I don't like to tell people how much they feel. I don't like to do everyone else.
700.
That's why I like to drink Coke Zero. It's got all the great Coke taste with 0 calories. Coke Zero.
900.
T.
Mm-hmm. A pair of T's, Scott.
Nick's player.
600.
C.
Yes, there's 1 lonely C by then.
Like to buy a vowel?
Okay.
I.
There are 2 I's for you. 150 now. 700.
M.
Yes, 1 of those.
Live music, hot seats.
550.
L.
There's 1 L.
Live music, hot seats.
Keep revisiting that wedge. I'm sorry. C, your turn.
Do I keep? Why is it that the fresh white sound effects in the beautiful game? It doesn't make any sense.
600.
Which on next player.
I'd like to buy the U, please.
We're going to give you 1. You probably knew it was there.
Can I also buy the O?
Yes, 2 O's. You're down to $100. The vowels are
Oh, no it is not. Live music, hot shots.
gone. So you can spin or solve. It's the risk we take when we spin the wheel. Jocelyn, to you now.
Ryan, I'd like to solve.
Okay.
Live music.
Yes.
hot
Oh no, it's. Did I say hot? Yeah, I misspelled it. I I'm lost after the prize puzzle.
Rain showers, and a private balcony overlooking the sparkling rooftop pool.
Oh, it's wrong. Oh, it's wrong.
Do you think you can solve our puzzles? I would like to solve the puzzle. I would like to solve.
I think they can. Yeah, you should apply to be on the show. It's quick, it's super easy. Do it.
Learn more at wheelfortune.com.
Triple toss of time. It's the same category each with $2,000.
Triple toss of $2,000 each.
What are you doing?
None of your business.
Here we go. Scott.
Me. Making a left turn.
You need to do a quick answer. Everybody else?
Oh, but thanks a lot. He doesn't know. Yes.
Here she goes. $2,000. Second one. Here it is. Just.
Play left field.
Again.
Yes.
Can she do it? Let's find out. Scott.
Heating up leftovers. And And he doesn't know again.
C.
Yes, $10,000.
$2,000 for you. Let's look at the next puzzle, the category here.
Listen, this next category speed up.
All right, that sound means we're running tight on time. So, C, you will give the wheel a final spin.
That sound means final spin, my turn. $15 apiece. Again, person is the
The
category.
category is person, and C, you begin.
S, please.
What S? We'll get it in there. Still early, but 3 seconds to study it and, of course, try and solve it. Jocelyn.
R.
Pair of R's. Scott.
Is it Mr. Personality? Mr. Personality.
T. C.
Dr. Personality. Dr. Personality. Mr. Personality. Mr. Personality.
3 seconds to try and solve. Jocelyn.
P.
There's a P.
Mr. Personality.
Yes!
You just want to show you played this game before or something?
Like once or twice,
Yeah.
maybe?
I'll be right back with you. C, glad you got that $2,000 in the end.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming. Nice to meet you.
If you're pregnant, going to become pregnant, or
Savannah Hilton Head.
Jocelyn, you mentioned you like to embarrass your friends. Who do you embarrass the most over there in that trio?
So I do have my hunky husband on the left, and these are my two Sarahs, but the one in the middle is the one who has been putting up with my loud, obnoxious embarrassingness for 29 years.
Well, if you win the house, you have to give her a room.
Yeah, I probably do.
All right, come back over here. You could win an entire house from Margaritaville. This is very exciting. I've never given away a house before.
I
Hopefully
would
we do
love
it
to be your first.
right now. Give it a spin. And is this the house?
I win.
I don't know.
I don't either. All right. You chose phrase. We're going to give you the R, S, T, L, N, and the E.
Please, last category.
Let's see what we can reveal. Now I need 3 more consonants and a vowel.
P. D. M. A.
All right, those are choices. Let's see what we had.
That's it.
1 letter.
Not indeed. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Is a
The answer is fair enough.
I can help you. 10 seconds to try and solve it. Good luck.
Fair enough.
Yes, you got it.
Yes. What I win? $40,000. Yes.
Okay, who do you like in this first competition of ours in cornhole? What do you think? What's the bet? What's the wager?
Margaritas.
Well, everybody wins that. All right,
That's
sure.
right.
All
It's a
go for
win-win.
it.
Here we go. One.
Yep.
One more.
Winner, Vanna White once again.
I did it.
Winners are on me. Bye-bye.
What's for dinner? Shop Kroger for appetizing ingredients and big savings, like $600 in digital coupons and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
I love the fact that with T-Mobile, my family and I, we can stay connected just about anywhere we want to go.
After investing billions to light up our network from big cities to small towns, T-Mobile is America's largest and fastest 5G network.
When you're a family man, you have to pay attention to the budget.
Save big with T-Mobile. Right now, get 4 new phones on us, plus 4 lines for $25 a line. Switch today.
For the past number of years, Living Goods Appliance and Bedding has been voted Best Appliance Store. Living Goods earned the accolades through consistent savings on quality brand name appliances, like this ultra-large capacity washer from LG, now only $528. Or this Whirlpool super capacity refrigerator, now only $18.98. In these uncertain times, one thing is certain. Living Goods Appliance and Bedding has the best selection at the best prices in Savannah, Fuller, and Okatee.
At Palmetto State Armory, we've dedicated ourselves to providing responsible citizens with the freedom to protect themselves and their loved ones. For over a decade, we've been manufacturing top-quality American-made components and assembling them in Columbia, South Carolina, so that you can purchase them directly from us, either in-store or online at PalmettoStateArmory.com. We're committed to offering you the best, most reliable equipment you can count on. We invite you to visit us today and see what makes us different. Palmetto State Armory, American-made for life.
What's for dinner? Shop Kroger for appetizing ingredients and big savings, like $600 in digital coupons and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Are you 64.com?
From the Alex Trebek stage at Sony Picture Studios, this is Jeopardy! Here are today's contestants. A graduate student from Pacific Grove, California, Miles Teffer. A software engineer from Los Angeles, California, Judith Friedman. And our returning champion, a retired music professor and conductor from Charlotte, Vermont, Jim Carpenter, whose one-day cash winnings total $25,601. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Ken Jennings.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert, and welcome to Jeopardy on this Memorial Day, when we remember and honor those who have served. In Friday's game, it was a correct response of the Julian calendar that propelled Jim Carpenter, our new champion, into the lead, and he's back today to defend that first podium spot against Judith and Miles. Best of luck, players. Here we go.
Think of Judith and Miles this game.
The categories are First in the Stars. Then we have name changers. You get a P plus.
P equals each response first, second is P.
Followed by culture in the popular sense. And then sound, advice. Jim, where to first?
Oh, let's take sound.
Take sound for 800.
Horse Island in Connecticut's Thimble Archipelago in this sound is an ecological lab owned by Yale University.
Was Long Island sound?
What's Long Island sound?
Right.
Sound for 1,000.
The Exxon Valdez oil disaster occurred when the ship struck Bly Reef in this royal-sounding sound.
Was Prince William sound?
Prince William sound?
Good for 1,000.
Advice, 600.
Advice
He
for
offered
600.
pious advices. Poor Richard, as himself, he advised a friend on the choice of a mistress.
Who is Franklin?
Who is Franklin?
Yes, Ben Franklin.
Name changers, 800, please.
Answer there is a daily double.
They changes to 600. All the daily doubles.
And you should be. You're in the lead, and you can wager any or all of that 1,600.
Let's make it a true daily double.
All right, going for
Then
3,200
she
early.
gets
Here's your
right.
clue in name changers. This U.S. president was born with the surname Blythe. He later took the name of his stepfather.
Ooh, who is Teddy Roosevelt?
Run! We are looking for Bill Clinton.
So you're back down to 0, but it's early days yet. Judith,
The stars are
In
800.
the stars, 800.
variable stars that briefly increase greatly in brightness are called dwarf Ds, though not the super kind.
Was Nova. Was the Nova.
In the stars, 600.
In the stars for 600.
A hard-to-spot star called Lion Rock isn't in Leo, but in this watery constellation.
Was Aquarius?
Aquarius.
That's the one.
In the stars 1,000.
Mirfak is a bright yellow supergiant in the constellation named for this hero who killed the Gorgon.
Was Zeus?
Right.
Name changes for 600.
In 2013, the NBA's New Orleans Hornets
What
rebranded
the?
as
Oh, I got this one. What are the Pelicans? What are the Pelicans?
Who are the Pelicans? Name changers, 1,000.
Name changes for
In
1,000.
2011, Sri Lanka's government announced it would rename all state institutions still bearing this former British.
Was the
colonial name.
Ceylon?
Jim.
What is Ceylon?
Right.
In the stars for.
In the stars for 400.
Polaris Australis, the closest star to the celestial disk.
What is the South Pole?
Not much use in navigation. Jim.
What's the South Pole?
Celestial South Pole.
In the stars, 200.
In the stars for 200.
They're the two brightest stars in Gemini.
Who are Castor and Pollux?
You got them both.
Name changes for 400.
Name changers, 400.
It's been Willis Tower since 2009, but many Chicagoans still refer to 233 South Wacker Drive.
Was the Sears Tower?
Miles.
What is the Sears Tower?
Correct. You're on the board.
P plus 1,000.
This army duty has been used as a form of punishment.
You
for
get
some
P
infractions.
plus 1,000. What's KP?
You don't want KP.
Sound for 600.
Sound for 600.
Smith Sound separates Canada's Ellesmere Island from this
Was
non-Canadian
Greenland?
territory. Judith.
Was it Greenland?
That's right.
Cultural
and
the popular
public
seats with
sense,
800.
Please.
A misheard lyric from a song by this band. You are the dancing queen, young and sweet, only 7.
Was APA? Was APA?
Was ABBA?
That's
Time to take a
correct.
first commercial break.
You've got great health care. Pacific Grove, California. And Miles, I understand your late grandma was also a Jeopardy champion.
Yeah, she won, I think, just one game in the late 80s. And she passed away a couple years ago, but at her funeral, I found the game that she won, and I read out all the questions, or a bunch of the questions to everyone there, and no one got a single one. So
that's amazing. What a legacy. She was the last person to know that stuff in that room.
Absolutely.
That's a great tribute. Welcome, Miles. Judith Friedman from LA is a software engineer professionally, and as an amateur, a dancer, right?
Yes, I got really into social dancing and Latin dancing, and I loved it so much that my last birthday I booked an impromptu trip to Buenos Aires to do tango.
Just a tango?
Yes, it was so much fun.
There's got to be some ballroom here where you could have tangoed. It would have been a lot cheaper, but you wanted the real thing.
Yeah, I wanted the real deal. It was such a blast.
That sounds like a lot more fun. Well done. Our returning champion is Jim Carpenter from Charlotte, Vermont, a retired music professor and conductor. In your retirement, Jim, you've had some adventures, right? Tell us about the boat you were on.
Well, I had a chance in Auckland, New Zealand to sail on a 90-foot Racing America's Cup yacht. It was a yacht that was in the trials in the 90s, which was a blast, but during the safety briefing, the skies opened up and it started to pour down rain.
Oh, no.
And the crew said, hey, we're going anyway.
That's the America's Cup.
That's the way to do it. So we went out sailing for the afternoon, had a chance to take the wheel of this incredibly fast boat.
Those yachts must be so fast.
They are fast. Got soaking wet, but decided that it was better to have lots of wind and no rain than sun and no wind.
That's what sailors say.
Yes.
That's a classic saying. Judith, you have command of the board. Where do you want to go next?
Let's do
Culture for 600.
Or in the popular sense, Isabella Rossellini made the most of her 7+ minutes on
Was
screen.
Conclave.
Nabbing an Oscar nom. Miles.
What is Conclave?
That's the film.
Culture for 400.
It's something many use every day to unlock things online. And
What is the password?
Prospect Yostinson Garcia. Miles.
What is a password?
Yes.
Culture for 1,000.
With a 2025 Best Rap Album Grammy for her mixtape Alligator Bites Never Heal,
Who's
she was
Doechii?
one triumphant Tampanian. Miles.
Who's Doechii?
Well done. 1,000 more for you.
P plus for 800.
In 2001, Microsoft introduced this new version of Windows that was popular for well over a
Oh,
decade.
I know this one. It was XP.
Yes.
P plus for 600.
P for 600.
Headquartered in London, this firm became one of the world's largest oil companies in 1998 when it merged with Amoco.
Was BP?
Yes.
P for 600. No, 400.
It signifies that some material...
Well, was
may not be
PG?
suitable for
Was
children.
PG?
Miles.
What is PG? Sound 400.
King
South
George Sound
Quadrant.
off Western Australia is an inlet of this much
Was
larger
the Indian
body of water.
Ocean?
Jim.
What's the Indian
Sound for
Ocean?
200.
Sound for 200.
Deepwater ports
Was
on this
Puget
island include
Sound?
Seattle,
Was Puget
Tacoma, and
Sound?
Everett. Judith.
Was Puget Sound?
That's right.
Advice for 400.
Shirley Strawberry serves up relationship advice during the Strawberry Letter
Was
segment
Steve
of this
Harvey?
man's morning show. Judith?
Was Harvey?
Steve Harvey, yeah.
Advice?
Advice for 800.
Originally an actor and a teacher, he had a huge bestseller with the self-help book How to Win Friends and Influence
Was
People.
Dale Carnegie? G.
That's him.
Advice for 1600.
Abbreviated
No, advice for
FPL. It's a system for
1,000.
improving a product by collecting and processing users' comments.
Was the feedback loop?
Feedback list?
One.
Jim.
What's a feedback loop?
Yeah, I think Judith realized it's a loop.
Name changers for 200.
Name changes for
In the
200.
decade after Coca-Cola
Was
came
Pepsi?
out, a pharmacist created Brad's drink, soon renaming it this. Miles.
What is Dr. Pepper?
One.
What's Pepsi?
Pepsi was Brad's drink.
P plus 200.
Gym class. Judith.
Was PE?
Right.
Culture 200.
If you were curious, according to
Culture
CinemaBlend, the
pop-
kill
popular
count in
says
the
was
first
200.
4
Who
films
was
featuring
John
this
Wick?
title assassin is 495. Miles.
Who's John?
Advice for
Yes,
200.
busy
Now
guy.
last
Here's
clue.
the final clue in advice. In her guide to life, this Muppet gives fashion advice.
Who is-
Take it
who is
from
Miss
Walt.
Piggy?
Refuse to go along with apparel trends. Judith.
Who's Miss Piggy?
Yes.
Famous Maverick Miss Piggy, yes, take you to $5,000. Good score, but Jim's in the lead. Miles,
And Miles gonna start first in Double Jeopardy. Yay.
Jeopardy, but now twice as much money up for grabs. Here are your categories, players. First, it happened one leap year. Then we have German Nobel Literature laureates. One vowel, 3 times. Then You Seem Distant from the movie soundtrack. And finally, Guys Named Richard. Miles, what'll it be?
Let's go Richard 1200.
Video game superstar Richard Tyler Blevins is known to his millions of streaming followers by this handle. Miles.
What is Ninja?
Yes.
Movie soundtrack 8.
This popular 80s soundtrack includes Hungry Eyes and the Ronettes' Be My Baby, which opens the movie. What is Dirty
Dancing is what we're looking for.
Distant 16.
Daunted by the Appalachian Trail from the start of this book, Bill Bryson ended up trekking about 2/5 of its.
What's a walk in the wood?
What is a walk in the woods?
That's the book.
German Nobel laureates 2000.
Lords for
A
2000.
seminary student, he won in 1946 for works like Canup and Damien, combining the sensual and the spiritual.
Herman Hesse is what we're looking for. Leap year for 800.
In 1996, Bosnian Serb forces ended a 4-year siege of this capital, the longest in modern European history.
Well, so I have both.
That's right.
Yeah, I've been leap year for 1200.
After its top court's landmark Goodridge decision, the first legal same-sex marriages took place in 2004 in this U.S. state.
Massachusetts is what we're looking for.
German
Nobel for 800.
The masterpiece of 1902 winner Theodor Mommsen was a multi-volume history of this ancient imperial city.
Was Rome?
What is Rome?
Right.
Only filed 3 times for 800.
To withdraw formally from an association, like some states once did. Judith?
Was succeed?
Yes.
Succeed, only filed 3 times for 1200.
You put merchandise on this when you pay a deposit, then pay the rest later.
Was layaway?
That's right.
This is for 1200.
1200.
Late distance runner Kelvin Kiptum never reached his goal of breaking this marathon barrier. He set a record at 35 seconds.
Was 2 hours.
Miles.
What is 2 hours?
You got it.
Richard for 1600.
This prolific author and illustrator created Busytown, a richly detailed world full of animals doing human-like stuff.
Was Richard scary?
Scary?
Sorry?
Scary?
Yes, that's correct.
Movie soundtrack for 1600.
The soundtrack for this film includes Swerve and the Oscar-winning song It's Hard Out Here for a Pimp. On the soundtrack...
Hustle Flow is what we're looking for.
Miles, back to you.
Movie soundtrack for 2000.
The Ringer called the cover of Lady Marmalade off this movie soundtrack a heater, a jam, and a bop.
Was Moulin Rouge?
What is Moulin Rouge?
Good for 2000.
You seem to sit for 800.
800.
Answer. Daily double.
All the daily double. Why not? Let's go 5,000, please.
You had bad luck in the first round, but you're just 200 off the lead, Judith. What do you want to risk?
I would like to wager 5,000, please.
Okay. Pretty big wager in You Seem Distant. Here's your clue. In July 1846...
Was the Mexican-American War? I know this one. Was the Mexican-American War?
2,000 miles to San Diego.
What is the Mexican-American War?
This time you have $5,000.
It happened one leap year for 1,600. All the other daily double. 5,000 again, please.
There's a lot going on in your life right now.
Yeah, ooh. Let's do 5,000 seems lucky.
It worked last time. For 5,000, here's your clue, and it happened one leap year. The USA's first...
Was what half got watched. I know this one. It's what half got watched.
This 4-word biblical message.
What is
Yes!
what half God watched?
You got it again. 5,000 more. 19,400 your total.
From the movie soundtrack, 1,200.
Movie soundtrack for 1,200.
Ryan Gosling cruising around LA when you listen to A Real Hero.
Was Drive. Was Drive.
Miles.
What is Drive?
Right.
Richard 2000.
Richard for 2,000.
In 1978, while working for Vogue, he became the first living photographer granted a show at the Metropolitan Museum of Art.
Was aimed on.
Richard Avedon is right for 2,000.
Only found 3 times for 2,000.
This type of demon seduced men while they slept.
Was the Scuppus.
That's right.
Only found 3 times for 1,600.
It's not just chimps that may be into cannibalism. This related knucklewalker has been known to partake as well.
Was a bottle bowl.
Good.
German Nobel.
German Nobel Lords for
He
1,600.
got the prize mainly for his first novel, Buddenbrooks, which shot him to fame in 1901.
Was Thomas Mann.
Jim.
Was Thomas Mann.
Yes.
German Nobel Literature Lords for 1,200.
1912 winner Gerhard Hauptmann later wrote The Heretic of Sawana about
Was
a priest who
Euros.
joined the pagan cult of this Greek love god. Judith?
Was Eros?
Yes.
Only found 3 times for 400.
Commercial bunches of this fruit can weigh between about 50 and 140 pounds. And
What
consist of
bananas?
9 hands. Jim.
What are bananas?
That's it.
You seem distant 2,000.
You seem distant for
End
2,000.
to end is proverbially to John O'Groats from here in Cornwall. Try
Was the
German
Land's End.
Valentinos from a clothing retailer. Jim.
What is
Was Land's End.
Yes.
One leap year.
Only
2,000.
1 leap year for 2,000.
He administered the first experimental vaccination for smallpox in 1796 to an 8-year-old boy named James Phipps.
Was Jenner.
Who's Jenner?
You got it, Edward Jenner.
Guy's name Richard, 400.
Guy named Richard for
Michael Gambon
400.
had big shoes to fill when replacing the late Muggle Richard Harris.
Was
in his film.
Dumbledore.
Miles.
Who was Dumbledore?
Guy's named Richard for 800.
Richard 800.
People magazine once called this fitness guru a live hyperkinetic elf in an emerald
Was
green
Simmons.
jumpsuit. Miles.
Who was Simmons?
Richard Simmons, correct.
Leap year for 400.
The first modern Olympic Games were held in 1896 in this city, for old time's sake.
Was Athens.
Judith?
Was Athens?
Yes.
German Nobel Literature
German
Lords
Nobel
for
Lords,
400.
Nellie Sachs accepted her 1966 prize in this country, her home, since she had taken refuge from Nazi Germany in 1940. Ceremony.
Sweden is what we're looking for. You seem distant for 400.
You seem distant, 400.
In 2024, NASA found a new farthest off galaxy. We see it as it was 13.5 billion years ago. Just
Was the Big
290
Bang.
years after this event. Jim?
What's the Big Bang?
After the Big Bang, yes. One more time from the movie soundtrack. Last clue.
Now, last clue.
Seal covered Fly Like an Eagle.
Was
for the
Space
soundtrack
Jam.
of this
Was
90s
Space
Julia
Jam.
Bugs film. Miles.
Yes. Wild
Yeah,
Jeopardy
all the
time.
correct response, including here. You're in second place now. Judith's in the lead. Here's the final Jeopardy category, players.
On your skull, World Heritage Sites. Yes. Was Yellowstone National Park.
$13,000 would be a first place score some days, but this was a competitive game, Jim Carpenter. What did you write down in Final Jeopardy? What is Yellowstone?
Yes!
And that's correct.
And they'll took his answer.
Both of them early national parks. Yellowstone the first. What did you wager? You asked
$12,000 equals up to
$25,000.
$25,000.
Miles Tepper was in second with $16,000. Was he thinking of Yellowstone? Oh, he didn't get there. What did you wager, Miles?
Play 2 said, play 3 said nothing. $10,100, he drops it for $5,999.
Now it's second place. Did she know it was Yellowstone?
Yellowstone also,
yep. Did she wager enough? 2001 would do it. 9,001, wow. 32,001.
9,000, and she is a new Jeopardy champion.